There are moments in life when it feels like nothing is moving. No matter how much you visualize, affirm, pray, or surrender. It's like you're frozen between what was and what's supposed to come next. But what if that feeling, that strange, quiet in-between, isn't failure at all? What if you're not stuck? You're just between realities. You see, everything in creation is vibration first. Abraham calls it your vortex. Neville called it the unseen state of assumption. Both are describing the same thing, a new version of you already created, waiting for your energy to match it. And here's the part no one tells you. Every time you shift your state, every time you think, I'm done with this old story, the old reality doesn't vanish instantly. It lingers for a bit, like an echo in the room after the music stops. Not doing anything wrong. You're just hearing the echo of what was, while the new melody is tuning itself in. So when you say, I feel stuck, you're really just standing in the space between frequencies. The old vibration hasn't fully faded, and the new one hasn't fully landed. It's not a pause, it's gestation. You are literally recoding your vibration. You're not waiting on the universe. The universe is waiting on you to stabilize in the new frequency. This is why Abraham says, the manifestation always lags behind your vibration. And Neville adds, persist in the feeling of the wish fulfilled until that which you feel becomes your world. Different words, same truth. You're not stuck. You're transitioning. That heaviness you feel, it's just your body still carrying the energy of an expired identity. It's trying to remember how to feel like the version you've become in imagination. You might wake up and still see the same bank balance, still hear the same silence from the person who left, still face the same health report. You'll think, nothing's changed. But energetically, everything's changing. The old timeline is collapsing piece by piece, and the new one is forming quietly, invisibly, inevitably. It's like crossing a bridge in thick fog. You can't see the other side, but every step forward shifts the view. The only thing that can make you fall back is fear. And fear isn't truth, it's just the memory of lack, trying to convince you that change isn't safe. When Abraham says, be easy about it, and Neville says, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, they're both giving you the same instruction. Relax into the becoming. Don't fight for progress, feel for it. Close your eyes for a second. Take a slow breath. Ask yourself, not what's missing, but what feels more open now than it did before. That's alignment. That's progress. That's what it means to be between realities. The bridge state is sacred. It's where your old beliefs dissolve and your new frequency begins to crystallize. It's where faith becomes tangible. Neville used to say, the moment you imagine creation is finished, but your human eyes bless them, take a little time to catch up. The 3D world moves slower than thought, and that's a gift, because it gives you time to practice staying steady in your new state. If everything changed instantly, you'd never develop emotional mastery, and mastery is the point. So if today you feel lost, still uncertain, don't make it mean something's wrong. It means you've outgrown the old you. You've stopped resonating with survival. Your system is recalibrating to a new level of safety, faith, and worthiness. That's not failure. It's progress. The silence is not absence. It's integration. The void isn't punishment. It's preparation. You are not stuck. You're standing between worlds. And your only job is to breathe, trust, and stop judging the space between. Let this be your reminder. The universe never leaves you in limbo. It's always rearranging. It's just that sometimes the rearranging looks like stillness. That's where most people quit. They mistake stability for stagnation. They panic and reach back for the old vibration because at least it's familiar. But you're wiser now. The stillness is your transformation breathing. Every great shift happens twice. First in energy, then in form. First in silence, then in sound. First in you, then around you. And in that silence, your new world is being built, brick by invisible brick. So stop calling it a delay. Call it divine sequencing. Stop saying you're stuck. Say I'm being recalibrated. Stop waiting for the proof. Be the proof in motion. Because in the quantum field, your future self is already living what you've asked for. You're just catching up emotionally. So here's what you do now. Stop refreshing the mirror. Start practicing the frequency. If you want abundance, don't chase money. Feel ease. If you want love, don't chase connection. Feel safety. If you want purpose, don't chase meaning. feel aliveness. That's how realities shift. Abraham calls it tuning. Neville calls it living in the end. Tesla would call it resonance. You'll call it finally understanding why nothing worked until now. Because now you see, it was never supposed to be a fight. It was always supposed to be a remembering. You're not stuck. You're in alignment's waiting room. The door only opens when you stop pacing and sit in trust. Let the old dissolve. Let the new emerge. You're not losing time. You're syncing timelines. And very soon, you'll realize the life you've been waiting for was always waiting for you, just on the other side of belief. Between realities isn't the end of something. It's the beginning of everything that's been waiting to find you.